Hello and welcome. My name is Kate. In today's tutorial we are going to talk about on-page optimization, so sit tight and relax. You might want to take some notes. Go ahead and enjoy the rest of the video. In search engine optimization, on-page optimization refers to factors that have an effect on your website or web page listing in natural search results. These factors are controlled by you or by coding on your page. Examples of on-page optimization include actual HTML code, meta tags, keyword placement and keyword density. The first thing we are going to talk about in this video is about 12 steps to on-page SEO. Make sure that your posts have highest possible ranking factors when Google takes a look at it, to determine if it's relevant for search. These steps can be divided into content, promotion and design, in which content includes SEO, comments, guest articles, posting frequency, multimedia, hosting, domain name, statistics, and information. Promotion includes advertising, affiliate marketing, forum comments, search rank, membership, email list, and RSS feed. Design includes sidebar, layout, template, widgets, and plugins. What are on-page factors? There are several on-page factors that affect search engine rankings. These include content of page. Good content supplies a demand. Good content is linkable. Keyword search signifies finding keywords on Google. You will get a whole list of potential keywords you can potentially use. You want to make sure that your keyword is in the title. You can put words before and after the keywords, but make sure it's there in the title. Whatever you put in the title is also going to be your permalink. The permalink is your website address. The actual ending part of it. You got the domain name, then you got the username and then the keyword. It's good to have keyword inside the website address, because Google takes note of that and is able to rank a little bit better. Let's talk a little bit about relevance. Relevance means having direct bearing on the matter in hand, pertinent. In relation to Google, relevance simply means giving the end user exactly what they are looking for. So when you are doing SEO for your website, make sure you provide good pertinent information that the end user can be satisfied with. The more relevant you make your website data, the more Google is going to like your website and rank them very well in the search results. Title tags are the second most important on-page factor for SEO, after content. We are going to talk about title tags in detail later in this video. The next thing we are going to talk about is URL. Along with smart internal linking, SEOs should make sure that the category hierarchy of the given website is reflected in URLs. The following is a good example of URL structure. This URL clearly shows the hierarchy of the information on the page, history as it pertains to video games. In the context of games in general, this information is used to determine the relevancy of a given web page by the search engines. Due to the hierarchy, the engines can deduce that the page likely doesn't pertain to history in general but rather to that of the history of video games. This makes it an ideal candidate for search results related to video game history. All of this information can be speculated on without even needing to process the content on the page. The following is a bad example of URL structure. Unlike the first example, this URL does not reflect the information hierarchy of the website. Search engines can see that the given page relates to titles and is on the IMDb domain, but cannot determine what the page is about. The reference to TTO468569 does not directly infer anything that a web surfer is likely to search for. This means that the information provided by the URL is of very little value to search engines. URL structure is important because it helps the search engines to understand relative importance and adds a helpful relevancy metric to the given page. It is also helpful from an anchor text perspective, because people are more likely to link with the relevant word or phrase if the keywords are included in the URL. SEO best practices. Content pages are the meat of websites and are almost always the reason visitors come to a site. An ideal content pages should be very specific to a given topic, usually a product or an object can be hyper-relevant. The purpose of the given web page should be directly stated in all of the following areas: title tag, URL, content of page, image alt text. An ideal web page should do all of the following: be hyper-relevant to a specific topic, usually a product or single object. This includes subject and title tag, subject and URL, subject and image alt text, and specify subject several times throughout text content. Provide unique content about a given subject. Link back to its category page. Link back to its subcategory page, if applicable. Link back to its home page, normally accomplish. Related tools. Moz bar. This SEO toolbar lets you see relevant metrics in your browser as you surf the web. Open Site Explorer. Open Site Explorer is a free tool that gives webmasters the ability to see thousands of links to any site or page on the web via the Moz Cape Web Index term target. It helps in determining how targeting a particular page is for a specified keyword by analyzing a variety of factors. Getting a good ranking in a search engine has not been the easiest thing for many. Search engines are getting more smarter and intelligent every day, so now it takes more than just good content to top your competitors. On-page optimization is one of the very first step of SEO, which every webmaster should look into. It probably won't even take you an hour to learn. Proper on-page optimization helps you to not only rank well in a search engine, but also can increase the overall readability of your website for your visitors. You can implement some of these, if not all, to give your site a better exposure to the search engines, as well as to increase your overall click-through rate ratio. Now we will discuss about title optimization, meta tags optimization, important HTML tags, keyword optimization, link optimization and image optimization. A site's title tag is by far the most important website optimization element. A title tag should be short but descriptive enough for your visitors to identify you and your business. Title tag is the first thing that is shown and indexed by the search engines. Out of thousands results that a searcher sees, your site's title has to be appealing enough for him to want to find out more information. Also for search engine, in order to rank you above thousands of other similar websites like yours, there are some important things to include in your title, and they are your name, business name, site name. This is very important for branding purposes. If you feel that your customers may search you by your brand name, then it's also useful to put it somewhere in your title. Next one is keywords. If you want to rank for a certain keywords, it is always good to place some of them in your title tag. A title tag represents the whole flavor and content of your website. Include your toll-free numbers. Including your phone number in the title tag does help your visitors to take a direct action. It also makes your site look more professional. The next thing we are going to talk about is meta tags optimization. A site's meta description should contain a brief description of your website, focusing on the areas and services that your business is specialized in, else you will be ignored. This small piece of text can be considered as a selling snippet. If a searcher finds it appealing, he is likely to click and go inside your page to find out more information. Some important things to include in your meta description. Include your selling point. Tell your customers what they want to hear through your site's meta description. Keywords. Including some of your keywords will give you some advantage in Google's relevancy algorithm. Toll-free numbers. If your number appears in the meta description, some of your customers might just prefer to call you directly instead of going through your site. Important HTML tags. It is necessary for you to highlight certain parts of your website that you want your readers to look at. There are several tags in HTML, which allows you to do so. Important header elements. Header 1. Header 1 should be used to define the most important section of your page. Usually, it is used for site's title or header text. Header 2 and 3. They can be used for page, post titles or important sections of your pages. Separating your content with headers is a good practice as it makes your site more readable and easy to navigate. HTML also includes text styles, which consists of bold, italic and quote. Bold. You can bold certain words which are of high importance. However, overdoing this may get you penalized. Italic. You can use the M tag to emphasize certain words in italic, quote. This is very useful when you are quoting from someone. The fourth topic we are going to cover in this tutorial is keyword optimization and synonyms. Your site's content needs to be optimized in such a way that it can suit both search engines and readers. Stuffing site with too many keywords can make your site unreadable, so you will need to have some sort of balance between your keywords and your content. Some important elements of keyword optimization include research, keyword density, synonyms and related keywords, and long-tail keywords. Next thing we are going to discuss is link optimization. It is important to optimize your internal and external outbound links for search engines as well as to give your visitors a better navigation. Important elements of link optimization. Try using good anchor text when you are linking to other people. Include relevant keyword which gives proper meaning and value. A good and clean internal link structure with proper use of anchor text. And last one is try using permalinks if you are using CMS to make it valued more by the search engines. The last topic we are going to cover in this video is image optimization. If your site has a lot of images, you need to optimize them as they can't be read by the search engines. It's very easy for a human reader to interpret the image into its meaning. However, for a web crawler, the whole interpreting process is completely different. Search engine spiders can only read text, but not images. Some important image optimization elements. Alt text. Alt text or alternate text is the text to describe your image when your mouse moves over an image on your web page. File name. Always use meaningful file name for your images. Use names like Apple phone cover JPG instead of meaningless values. Keep image file name similar to the alt text. Image title. Always use the title tag in images, which will show the title. As tooltip, when a user moves his mouse over the image. Image linking. Whenever you want to link to your image, use the image keywords in your link text. Example. Use view an Apple iPhone instead of click here to view as the anchor text. That's all for this tutorial. For any query, visit us at www.perceptionworld.com or give us a call at 98913744444.